Canadian foreign aid and jihadi terrorists. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. Canada's Minister for International Development made an odd admission the other day. During an interview, Marie-Claude Bibeau said that we're giving aid to international groups that are neutral, and some of that aid, it could end up in the hands, it could end up helping ISIS fighters or jihadi terrorists. That could happen. Those comments created quite a debate, but I don't want to focus on the issue of whether that aid could end up in those hands. Of course it could. I want to focus on the issue of security. We've been saying from the beginning that security screening of refugees looking to come to Canada has to be done very carefully. Why? Because we don't know who's in these refugee camps. Because the terror groups have said they're going to plant their people in. So of course, if we're giving food and water and medical supplies to a refugee camp, of course that could end up helping someone who has been or was fighting for the other side. The Liberals now admit that. Check out what John McKay, the Parliamentary Secretary for International Development, said when asked about this issue during a radio interview with SiriusXM's Everything is Political. He made my point about refugee security screening to a T.
Not as if everybody walks around wearing T-shirts saying, I'm a jihadi terrorist.
They don't walk around wearing T-shirts. That's right. They don't advertise themselves. I agree with Bibeau's comments that we could end up giving food or medical aid to someone fighting on the other side. It's common sense. I don't like it, and perhaps we could find a different way of giving out our aid in the area. But that just proves why security screening for refugees is so necessary. The Liberals have been trying to have it both ways. They want us to believe that we've got to be neutral, that of course this could happen, but they also have been saying there are no terrorists in the refugee camps. I've had one of the most senior people in the immigration department say we have to accept that everyone that comes to us is a bona fide refugee. That's when he was trying to say we shouldn't be worried about security screening. Of course we should be worried about security screening. The terrorist groups have said they want to use the refugee crisis to try and plant their people in Western countries. We've seen them be caught in Europe. We've seen them trying to get into places like Italy, Germany, France. We've seen violence and other bad things happen. So we need to be secure. We need to look after the best interests of Canadians and also bona fide refugees. Does them no good to put the wolves in with the lambs, as I keep saying. John McKay inadvertently just made my point in trying to say that they don't advertise, they don't wear T-shirts. That's right, they don't wear uniforms. We don't know who they are. And in a region like Syria, where documents have been destroyed, where the government has collapsed, we doubly need to make sure. I'm not sure that that is happening. I'm not confident that we have the right steps in place. But the Liberals have just proven the message that they've been selling us on refugees and security is a false one.